Stay focused and work hard. Nothing in life is for free. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. You make the world a better place by making daily improvements to become the best version of yourself. Be kind to one another, even when it's not requested. To leave, after all, was not the same as being left. To read is to empower is to write is to influence is to change is to live. Life is to be lived, not controlled, and humanity is won by continuing to play in face of certain defeat. Happiness is something we reap from the seeds we sow. Plant misery seeds, and that is what you reap. You can be young without money, but you can't be old without it. You just keep pushing. You just keep pushing. I made every mistake that could be made, but I just kept pushing. It doesn't matter what we are. It matters what we do. The mind is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master. You must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Shallow men believe in luck or in circumstance. Strong men believe in cause and effect. People don't realize how a man's whole life can be changed by one book. Whenever a soul leaves the body, a void is felt across the world. When the going gets tough, put one foot in front of the other and just keep going. Don't give up. Things will change. You won't feel this way forever. And anyway, sometimes the hardest lessons to learn are the ones your soul needs most. 1,000 words leave not the same deep impression as does a single deed. The bird of paradise alights only upon the hand that does not grasp. If life's an exercise in making memories, no one really goes away as long as they are remembered. It's always the ones who are the quietest who often have the greatest things to say. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. Art is the social antithesis of society, not directly deducible from it. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. Sometimes the grass is greener. Sometimes it is sick. When a person can't find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure. Very occasionally, if you pay really close attention, life doesn't suck. Some people could look at a mud puddle and see an ocean with ships. For truth is always strange, stranger than fiction. Sorrow is knowledge. They who know the most must mourn the deepest o'er the fatal truth. The tree of knowledge is not that of life. Miracles don't just happen. You have to work to succeed. You have to have an achievable dream. One does no question miracles or complain that they are no constructed perfectly to one's liking. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Everyone's greatest fantasy is to walk away from the life you lead. People are not lazy. They simply have impotent goals that do not inspire them. No matter what happens, or how bad it seems today, life does go on, and it will be better tomorrow. Life is fragile. We're not guaranteed a tomorrow, so give it everything you've got. It's okay to not be okay. It's also okay to ask for help when you need it. The truth cuts like the sharpest knife I've ever known. Live your life. Be happy as you can be. Let go of the things that don't matter, and fight. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Finding the lesson behind every adversity will be the one important thing that helps get you through it. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Life isn't as serious as the mind makes it out to be. Wherever you end up, Jack whispered into my ear, I wish you clear skies. Always. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I think the same could be said for time. A lack of clarity could put the brakes on any journey to success. To exist is to change. To change is to mature. To mature is to go on creating oneself endlessly. Dream big, stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. Every great cause begins as a movement, becomes a business, and eventually degenerates into a racket. No amount of regretting can change the past, and no amount of worrying can change the future. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. We know everything, we just haven't thought of it yet. Anger exceeding limits causes fear, and excessive kindness eliminates respect. You cannot teach a man anything, you can only help him find it within himself. The worst decisions in life we make are always the one we make out of fear. Never let hard lessons harden your heart. The hard lessons of life are meant to make you better, not bitter. I woke up incredibly grateful today. I'm allowing myself to bask in this feeling. It's hard to throw away history. It was like you were throwing away a part of yourself. All any of us wanted, really, was to know that we counted. That someone else's life would not have been as rich without us here. The topic of compassion is not at all religious business. It is important to know it is human business. It is a question of human survival. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life. Sometimes the truth has difficulty breaching the city walls of our beliefs. A lie, dressed in the correct livery, passes through more easily. We should forgive our enemies, but not before they are hanged. The smallest act of kindness makes you more beautiful than any expensive dress or makeup. Time doesn't heal emotional pain. You need to learn how to let go. At the time, my life just seemed too complete, and maybe we have to break everything to make something better out of ourselves. I believe that a scientist looking at non-scientific problems is just as dumb as the next guy. If the road is easy, you're likely going the wrong way. Absurdity is one of the most human things about us, a manifestation of our most advanced and interesting characteristics. Never mourn the loss of innocence, because it always brings the much greater gain of wisdom. It's a rare gift to know where you need to be before you've been to all the places you don't need to be. If you have a strong purpose in life, you don't have to be pushed. Your passion will drive you there. People always say life is too short for regrets, but the truth is, it's too long. Failure is not when you fail once, but when you refuse to learn from your mistakes. The most important questions in life can never be answered by anyone except oneself. Stop doing what is easy. Start doing what is right. Focus on making choices to lead your life that aligns with your core values in the most purposeful way possible. The only person that has power to put boundaries on your dreams is you. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. Fear is the polio of the soul which prevents our walking by faith. You look ridiculous if you dance, you look ridiculous if you don't dance, so you might as well dance. Life is not about perfection. It's about persistence. If you start by promising what you don't even have yet, you'll lose your desire to work towards getting it. To live is to change, to acquire the words of a story, and that is the only celebration we mortals really know. Fitness is vital for sports person. I never take it for granted. My fitness mantra is healthy eating and daily exercise. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. Know that true change is demonstrated only by your actions around everyone, not just certain people. Where you stumble and fall, there you will find gold. Meditation is a way for nourishing and blossoming the divinity within you. Thought is so cunning, so clever, that it distorts everything for its own convenience. Time deals gently only with those who take it gently. If you know how to remain peaceful from within, then there is nothing in this world that can create trouble in you. For any given problem, if there's a simple solution, it will already have been applied. So, perhaps, the solution isn't as simple as you think. If you're jealous of someone else, it simply means you have not come to a true acceptance and appreciation of yourself. Life equals running, and when we stop running, maybe that's how we'll know life is finally finished. A better future is shaped by collective efforts to make the right social and political choices as a progressive society. Sometimes we don't get second chances. Sometimes things just end.